Alright, what's going on, guys? So I got a video that I'm going to be watching today. Let me go ahead and show you guys. As you can see, I'm going to be watching this video right here. Killer vlogs his murder on Snapchat. Okay? So I was going to watch it on my own, but I figured why not show you guys exactly what I like to watch so you guys can kind of understand the things that I like. Because I don't know what you guys like, but I like watching true crime because I think that it truly depicts what can really happen in life. And I think you can learn a lot from it, right? You learn how to be situationally aware because everywhere that I go, I always have this in the back of my mind. I always think it's better to have it and not need it. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Always look around because the people who the most unfortunate things happen to, they didn't wake up that day thinking something unfortunate is going to happen to me, right? A lot of time these crazy motherfuckers come out of nowhere and they do some heinous things. Like I was watching the movie yesterday of the Boston bomber and it's crazy. Like the movie was a good movie. It's a very unfortunate event. But in reality, were those people thinking that was going to happen that day? They woke up, they went to a marathon, and you know what happened. And if you don't know, look it up. Boston bombing, man. It's terrible. But let's go ahead and watch this. Let's see what's going on here. So we got a killer who looks like a fucking dweeb who is recording his murder. All right, let's see. Here we go. He recorded it.
Pulled the trigger, and then drove off.
We had two people
He recorded it, pulled the trigger, and then drove off.
call us and say that they saw a video on Snapchat of a white male by the name of Talon Lowry shot someone sitting on a bench.
Sir, someone's been shot, man.
When police receive multiple calls reporting a shooting that was posted online, they have no idea who they may be up against. But the Snapchat...
Oh yeah, there's a lot of videos online like this. And trust me, I watch them because I really want to see what goes on in life. I'm the type of person where I'm curious to see what is going on over here. So if most people think that, you shouldn't watch things like gore and stuff because it might traumatize you, no. I'm the type of person who says the person who recorded that video experienced it and they saw it. So they saw what evils are in the world and what life could really get to. And so, at the end of the day, that's the bottom line of life. These things that happen, this is the bottom line. This is what can really happen. Because in reality, we're just going through this society on up here, right? But the bottom line is this can always happen. And the threat of it is always going to be there. So I'm curious. I'm always watching this type of stuff to see what goes on in the world.
Chat posts of a deranged teenager may unlock the motives behind this gruesome tragedy. And though they didn't know it at the time, this video is only one of several documenting a twisted crime spree.
Oh, what the fuck, you stupid bitch.
I just got punched really hard.
What a fucking bitch. He's a fucking dweeb, man. I wish he would try that shit with me. Fucking bitch. Out here punching old ladies. What the fuck?
I just got punched really hard.
I bet he won't try that shit with a fucking grown man. Why the fuck did you have to do that shit with an old ass lady? You had to do that shit with a grown... You wouldn't do that shit with a grown man, huh? Why? Because you'd get your fucking ass beat, bitch.
Okay, do you know who it was?
No.
It looks like he just wanted some fame out of it, a Snapchat fame or whatever it is.
That shit could be your mom or your grandma. Imagine that. Some random man comes up to her and punches the fuck out of her.
2 weeks before the shooting, on the evening of October 19, 2017, police were called out to a Walmart in Gainesville, Georgia, after a woman had fallen victim to a vicious attack. When the officer arrives on the scene, he's unaware if the attacker still lingers inside.
Where'd the guy go? Did y'all see him? Or?
Nobody has actually seen where he went. Somebody said he went towards the shoe department.
So nobody knows really where he's at.
Looking around.
Okay. All right.
I looked in the store. It's a blonde hair curly dude. White guy. No one saw him run out the front.
Who the fuck does that though? Like, bro, you just go up to a random woman and punch her in the face. And an old, I can't tell exactly if she was an old lady. I think she was an older lady. This is kind of shit quality, but a woman at that, why would you do that to a woman? Let alone an older woman who can't defend herself. But you won't do that to a man, right?
I got one of our associates in the back. Look, for each exit on the side. So if he's either still in here or he made a break.
All right. I'd say he probably ran out.
As the officer approaches the victim, Danielle, it becomes clear that the culprit they're dealing
Oh no, she's not an old lady, but she's older. Damn.
with is an unpredictable and troubled individual.
Hi there.
Hi.
I'm Officer Seabolt.
Hi.
You gonna make it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just like my head.
You're what?
I just got punched really hard.
Okay. Do you know who it was?
No,
You don't know him?
no, not at all. And I don't know anybody that would punch me.
For real, what the fuck? You're just going on about your business. You're fucking shopping. You're going down the fucking aisle looking for fucking groceries. Oh, here's the peanut butter. Here's the jelly. Here's the bread. Boom! Fucking punched in the face for no fucking reason, bro. You don't got no fucking beef with this guy. You don't got no type of altercation. You weren't over here like, hey, you fucking bitch. You weren't like, fuck you. Nothing happened. You're just going on about your business. And you just get rocked out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, bro. What the fuck?
Okay.
I'm a nursing.
Wait, hold on. Sounds like someone is screaming. I can't tell. These walls in my place is really thin.
Okay. Where were you when it happened?
Right here.
Right there?
Right this spot.
So he come around the corner and just...
I was coming around the corner. He was walking like this. And then but he had his phone up like this. Like he was taking video.
So he didn't say anything or anything?
No,
He just...
didn't say anything. And then he just like all of a sudden went boom, like really hard. But he didn't run away. He held his camera. I don't know him. I don't even know anyone that age.
The officer knows that the Walmart CCTV footage might contain valuable information for identifying the suspect, and getting eyes on it sooner rather than later is critical. The quality of the CCTV video isn't ideal, but the officer can clearly make out a man who fits the description, followed by a woman falling down in the aisle. Speculation of this being part of an online trend seems to track when footage of the woman being hit gets posted on Snapchat to the account of 19-year-old Talon Lowry, information that the police are not aware of.
This fucking imbecile, look at his weak ass body. You know this guy got picked on a whole bunch. He just repressed that, and he got ostracized, and he's fucking tired of just seeing people out in the world, and he has to go out there and just let it all out. Dumbass.
Of yet. As officers work to track Talon, they'll eventually learn that his posts will reveal another victim.
Maybe if people like this, like I know what it feels like to be ostracized and be feeling lonely, but maybe if you just started to think about it, right? And a lot of this comes from having no guidance, but if you really started to think about it and you said, why am I ostracized? Maybe you're fucking weird. Maybe you're awkward. Maybe you go around punching women in the face for no reason. You got to ask yourself these things and then focus on the things that you can better in your life so that you can be someone who people like to hang around. People can enjoy you. Someone who's charismatic, who's funny, who's confident. Someone who people like to have around you. They can learn from you. They can laugh with you. Whatever the case may be. So I promise you, if you're someone who's ostracized, don't resort to doing weird ass shit because you're so mad at the world. You should get mad at yourself. Because although maybe you got raised some type of way to where your parents kind of raised you to be weird, guess what? You can always change it. Once you're 18, you can always change it. And even younger. But especially when you're 18, you're an adult, you have control over your life. So anything you don't like, you change it. If you're socially awkward, and that's the reason why you're ostracized, work on your social skills every single day. I promise you, there is no way that you work on something and it doesn't work out. If you work on your social skills every day for a year, 2 years, 3 years, you're going to see results. People are going to start liking you. Women are going to start liking you. They're going to say, oh shit, this motherfucker's funny. He's interesting. He's charismatic. But people don't think this is possible. And they remain this weirdo. And then they go out into the world and shoot people up and punch people for no reason.
How's it going? I think it's one of them, I don't know if y'all have seen the YouTube posts going around here lately where the people just walk up to a complete stranger and cold cock them. Yeah. Yep. Evidently he got her good. Like, she was coming down the aisle.
Damn, you
The
heard
manner
that
of
shit too.
Danielle's attack is in line with a disturbing online trend known as the knockout game. In this disturbing trend, assailants would pick an unassuming victim and attempt to render them unconscious with one punch, all while filming the attack to post on social media. The EMTs cleared and released Danielle to her sister's care.
I hope they find him. I would just like to. Don't worry, honey. Everything's going to go.
She's a trooper though. She ate that shit. She ate that shit straight up, but she didn't even go to sleep. That's how weak that motherfucker was.
Thank you for all your help.
Don't worry.
Despite Danielle appearing to be a victim of the knockout game on Talon's Snapchat, his videos didn't initially start with such violence and only escalated after smaller deviances. For starters, his Snapchat shows him littering and recording it. In this video, Talon can be seen threatening cattle.
Get out of the way, you mother. I'll run every single one of your over, you fat black.
Some people are just so weird. Like, some people are just so strange in this world. No wonder they get ostracized.
Danielle wasn't the only victim who featured on Talon's Snapchat.
Oh, what happened? Oh, my bad.
Talon would post a new video only 2 weeks after the Walmart incident, but this one was far more sinister than his last Snapchat.
We had 2 people call us and say that they saw a video on Snapchat of a white male by the name of Talon Lowry shot someone sitting on a bench at the Texaco at North Hall.
911 also received a call from a witness who was at the scene at the time of the shoot.
I'm telling you, these things happen. Look up Stefan, what's his name? Stefan Steffens or something like that. Look him up. The shooting. This guy did a Facebook Live of this guy walking down the street. He was mad at his ex, right? Because he was probably not fucking her right or something, or whatever the case may be. He was mad at her. He says, you know what? I'm going to kill someone today. He drives down the street. He's driving down the street, picks a random old man that has shopping bags in his hands. He hops out the car and he says, listen, this is because of you. And he's doing all this on Facebook Live. If you look it up, the video's out there somewhere. You probably don't want to watch it because it's graphic. But this man hops out of the car, picks this random old man, and shoots him in the face. Literally, the video is crystal clear. He recorded everything. So it's like, shit like this happens. This fucking weirdo shot some guy sitting on a bench. So that's why it's very important for you to always pay attention to your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, because you might need it at one point. Your family, be situationally aware, because these people don't wake up and think, oh, this is going to happen today. No, it just happens. A random weirdo that's mad at his own life happens to pull up out of nowhere and do some heinous shit.
Shooting.
Someone's been shot, man.
Where at? Where?
We're at the Texaco on State Route 11.
State Route 11.
Hall County.
Texaco.
Yes, sir.
What else is near that Texaco?
There is No Pun Road.
Okay.
And Jim Hood Road.
No pun. Okay.
The dude videoed it on his phone. He was in a burgundy truck.
Okay. Is the guy who got shot still there?
Yes, sir. He's on the ground. I'm on the phone with him right now, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's on the ground right now.
All right. Now, what about the guy that left? What kind of vehicle did he leave in?
I don't know. He pulled up, he recorded it, pulled the trigger, and then drove off.
Police arrive at the Texaco, and when they reach the victim, he can be heard gasping for air while attempting to respond to their questions.
What's your name?
Brian Ramirez.
Brian Ramirez. How?
An 18-year-old guy, bro. What did this guy do? Nothing. He's just chilling, going on about his day, enjoying his day. He was probably gonna go home later that day and fucking jerk off or play video games or whatever he wants to do. And this man just gets shots for no reason. First the lady gets punched out of nowhere for no apparent reason. She's just fucking shopping. And this guy's probably just chilling there, fucking scrolling on IG, looking at fucking big booty bitches. And he's like, oh, nice. Oh, shit. Motherfucker just shoots him. What the fuck, bro? I'd be pissed. I wish this motherfucker right here had a fucking strap. And he would have pulled it out and defended himself. Because that other motherfucker deserves to die. He's a piece of shit.
How old are you?
18.
18?
Yes.
Do you know the person that shot you?
I do not know.
Okay. Did you recognize the truck?
I did not.
Brian Ramirez, an 18-year-old employee at Texaco.
Don't tell me this guy died. I mean, it literally says Killer Vlogs his murder. What the fuck, man?
Was sitting outside on a wooden bench during his break when he was shot. An ambulance...
On his break? Bro, he was working at a Texaco. His life already sucked. He was working at a Texaco, dealing with a bunch of fucking imbeciles all day that are probably rude as hell all day. He was probably outside trying to have a cigarette or something to relax and cool down. Probably on TikTok, probably on YouTube Shorts. He's there relaxing, just chilling. It's finally your break time. And you happen to just get killed. Bro, this shit is stupidity.
Arrives and Brian is transported to the hospital. The concrete is stained red, and the remnants of Brian's bloody glasses, name tag, and wallet are all strewn about. His mom arrives at the scene, but her son is already gone.
This is his mother.
Okay.
She wants to know what happened.
He suffered a gunshot wound, and he's en route to the hospital,
Right.
so she can go there.
The shot fired by Talon Lowry would ultimately claim Brian's life. After his cruel and senseless murder was posted on Snapchat, police knew who they were looking for, and it wouldn't be long before they located Talon Lowry.
We have a possible address off of Highway 17 on Peppermint Drive that our deputies are going to check out.
We're less than 5 minutes out. If you want to, you can go ahead and get in your vehicle and come on out of there. We got a lot of cars, not to try to get up in that driveway.
Officers, assuming Talon is still armed and dangerous, prepare to face possible confrontation as they move in for his arrest.
That's it. That's it. So the
We let
truck
him
is
know.
there. Make sure that they know that he has an AK-47. So
Tell them that he's got an AK-47, please, ma'am. Okay,
Do what?
we're letting him know.
they got him yet? Have they talked to him yet?
No, they just found the truck just now.
At Hawk County, I've got the Talon Lowry subject detained at this time.
Radius clear 2325.
With Talon Lowry now secured and detained, investigators begin to piece together the evidence against the 19-year-old. Multiple people, including Talon's childhood friends, are brought in for questioning, and what they say will paint a picture of the troubled teen.
Let me guess, he was a weirdo, he was ostracized, he never really got along with the group, he was always by himself, he was always saying weird jokes, he probably had a dark sense of humor, he was probably always talking about murder and all these things and fantasizing about it. Let's see, I can already tell just by looking at him.
Providing insight into why he'd commit such horrific acts.
I've never liked Talon. Like, he's always just been weird.
Just been weird, yeah.
And it's not that, like, because he's quiet. Right. Because, like, we hang out with a bunch of quiet people, but Talon's just always, like, been too quiet. Talon's always kind of a little weird.
What did I say? Fucking weirdo.
Different than most people, but... What kind of other stuff has Talon put on his Snapchat before? I think he was trying to seek out attention or something. Because, like, I don't guess he really had any friends. Like, none of my buddies, like, we never hung out with him no more.
That's all it is. He's mad at the world. Because think about this. This cup, if it has nothing inside of it, I can't pour anything out of the cup. So if you're pouring out hatred into the world, it's because you've bottled up so much hatred inside of you. You can't do this if you don't have hatred building up inside of you. There's nothing to give out other than goodness.
Like that. Mm-hmm. But, like, he just didn't doing stupid stuff. Like, he put a video on his story of him shooting a cow. Sure y'all seen that? Mm-hmm. Shot a cow.
The officers turn their questioning to the pressing matter at hand, the Snapchat of the murder.
I didn't actually see the video on his story, I was in the bed, but two of my buddies, like, they climbed cell phone towers and they were together, and they both had Talon on Snapchat.
Investigators now get a chance to hear from Talon himself. They waste no time, cutting right to the chase.
You Mr. Lowry?
Yeah.
What's your first name?
Talon.
I have this feeling that you know exactly why we're here.
Talon the bitch Lowry.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Okay. Well, actually, what?
Why do you think you're here?
Let me guess. Is he gonna be fucking... Is he going to admit to it and say, oh yeah, I did it? Or is he gonna be a fucking pussy and be like, oh, what are you guys talking about? Let's see.
I mean, I don't think I should do it.
Why the fuck you mumbling now, bro? You killed a fucking innocent... You killed an innocent kid. And you punched an innocent woman who was just going on about her business grocery shopping.
So let me ask you this. You were at the gas station today, right? You're in your gold F-150, right? Those gas stations have videos.
And I'm not defending this guy at all, but if you're in an interrogation, anything they tell you every time, your Miranda rights, anything you say can and will be used against you. So whether it's good or whether it's bad, it's always good to lawyer up because they can use anything against you. Because in the moment of whatever it is that you're going through, you might say something that is completely normal facts and it's not even anything incriminating you in any way, but still, you don't know what they can twist and manipulate that into. So it's always good to ask for your lawyer. Make sure you always ask for a lawyer because the interrogators, people, personally, I've never been in an interrogation, but I personally think I can go through one easily because I understand psychology tricks. I understand when people are trying to do little plays underhandedly, trying to set up smoke screens, trying to do these little power moves. I always see it. I peep it. So I know that if I was in one of these rooms, I'd know how to maneuver through it so that I can not say anything that's going to fuck myself up. But even then, it's good to ask for a lawyer. Because why? They know the law. Unless you're there studying the law all the time, it's good to have someone next to you who tells you, hey, listen, this is what you should say. Hey, listen, you shouldn't answer that. Because they will trip you up and they will try to play mind games with you to break you down. That's what these people do.
Right? We have those videos. Right? We also have the videos of your Snapchat. Okay? That's why we're here.
Law enforcement was also able to obtain Talon's phone records, which ping him at the Texaco
Self-snitching. Just for attention, bro. You're going to do some stupid ass shit like that, and on top of that, you're going to self-snitch?
gas station at the time of the murder. It also provides tracking information that shows he was active on Snapchat during that time. The investigators have him cornered.
So what happened at the gas station?
You don't think that posting a literal murder that you committed onto your Snapchat, just because you don't have the police on Snapchat, you don't think that someone on Snapchat is going to call the cops? You think that someone is going to see literally someone that they know? Not even like, I'm not talking about a gore video, right? Because I watched those, but I don't know these people at all. So I can't say what their name is or whatever the case may be. But you don't think that somebody that you know, you think they're just going to see that and be like, oh shit, that's so cool. Look at that fucking Talon the bitch boy. He just killed someone. Oh wow, dude, did you see that? That's amazing. He's a cool guy. What the fuck are you thinking? Of course they're going to call the police. They're going to say, what the fuck? Look at this weirdo. He just killed someone for no reason. 911? Hello? Yes.
So that was you in the video?
Yes.
With the gun?
Dumbass.
Now, did you have a reason to do that? Did you know who you were shooting at? When you shot the gun? What did you see happen?
Blood came out.
Didn't fall down.
You saw somebody fall down? Did you know who he was?
Yeah, he is weird. He's over here mumbling super low. You can't even understand what he's saying. You fall down. Bro, speak the fuck up, you weirdo.
You didn't know who he was? So you just shot at him because you wanted to, or?
When the media public
I'm telling you, when I'm out in public, I'm watching everyone. I'm looking at your hip to see if you have it on you. I'm going to look at everything. Always looking around. I don't care who you are. If you're standing behind me, I'm going to turn to the side so that way I can keep my eye on you, because I don't trust anybody. Okay? There's people out in this world who are just having a bad day. Something happened in their life. Their girlfriend just left them. Their mother just died. Their grandma just died. Their dog just died. They've been ostracized. Everyone in their life hates them. Everyone thinks they're weird. They're socially awkward. Their dick is too small. Whatever the case may be, you wake up and you say, I'm going to go on about my day. This is the thing. We wake up and all we can see for our day is our plan. But our plan is only our plan. We still have to go on through the day and figure out what life throws our way, right? Because unexpected shit happens out of nowhere. You only have your plan. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to drive to the gas station. I'm going to go get myself some food. I'm going to go to the grocery store, and then I'm going to come home. That's what you think is going to happen. And you can plan for that, but things don't always go as planned. So paying attention to for fucking weird people like this is something you should always do. And I know I've said that in this video a couple times, but it's so important because random people just come out of nowhere and ruin your day for nothing, and they might even ruin your life. So always pay attention. Always have a gun on you, man. If you're a grown man, you should always have a gun on you. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Guns themselves are not bad, especially if you're someone who has a right mind on you and you're not a weirdo like this guy, right? Because think about this. If there's a weirdo like this at a Walmart or anywhere else, he shows up, he pulls out a gun, he's going to kill an innocent person. Would you rather be there with one on your hip, ready to go, or have nothing on you and do what? You're hoping that you're hoping that this random crazy man has mercy on your life when he woke up and decided that he wanted to kill someone. You're hoping that he has mercy on your daughter's life, on your family's life. You're hoping that he has mercy. This random guy has all the power in his hands with your life. He's deciding what he wants to do with your life. Hell no. What the fuck? And then once you're ready to call the cops, why are you calling them? Because they have guns. You're not calling them because they're going to come with pillows and do a fucking pillow fight with the fucking murderer. No, you're calling them because they have guns. But if there's someone in front of you with a gun ready to do something bad, you think that the minutes that it takes for the cops to get there is going to save you? It's seconds. This guy shot a random guy at a gas station in a split second. Even if he called the cops, there's nothing they could do about it.
Publishes Talon's images, Danielle recognizes her perpetrator immediately and contacts authorities. When police bring her in for an interview, Danielle...
Oh shit. Did my camera just die? I think my camera just died.